Thomas Edison's light bulb, the power of persistence. Introduction. Thomas Alva Edison, a name synonymous with innovation and perseverance, was a self-taught inventor who changed the world. His most famous invention, the electric light bulb, did not come easily. It was the result of relentless effort, thousands of failures, and an unbreakable spirit. His story is not just about invention, it is about determination, resilience, and the mindset that transforms failures into stepping stones to success. In today's fast-paced world, where instant gratification is the norm, Edison's journey reminds us that true success requires patience and persistence. This is the story of how a young boy, once considered a slow learner, became one of the greatest inventors in history, proving that failure is never the end, it is just part of the journey. Early life and struggles. Thomas Edison was born on February 11, 1847, in Milan, Ohio, USA. He was the youngest of 7 children and faced difficulties early in life. His teachers considered him difficult because he had trouble focusing and was often lost in thought. One day, his schoolteacher called him addled, meaning mentally slow or confused. When his mother, Nancy Edison, heard about this, she removed him from school and decided to educate him at home. She believed in him when no one else did. This act of faith changed Edison's life. He became an avid reader and self-learner, spending hours studying books on science and technology. His mother's encouragement gave him the confidence to think differently and question everything, a trait that would define his career. By the age of 12, Edison was working as a newspaper boy on a train, selling newspapers and snacks to passengers. But he wasn't just an ordinary boy, he turned a train's baggage car into his own mini laboratory, conducting chemical experiments during his free time. One day, an accidental chemical spill caused a small fire, and he was banned from doing experiments on the train. However, he never let setbacks stop him. Instead, he kept moving forward, always finding new ways to experiment and learn. The path to becoming an inventor. As a teenager, Edison developed a passion for telegraphy. He worked as a telegraph operator, which helped him understand electrical currents and communication technology. His interest in electricity and mechanics grew, and he began working on inventions. At age 21, he received his first patent for an electric boat recorder, but it was a commercial failure. Instead of being discouraged, he learned a crucial lesson: inventions must be practical and needed by the public. This realization would shape his future innovations. By the time he was 30, Edison had set up his own laboratory in Menlo Park, New Jersey, known as the Invention Factory. It was here that he would work on one of his biggest challenges, the electric light bulb. The challenge of creating the light bulb. Before Edison, several inventors had attempted to create an electric light source, but they all failed in making one that was practical, safe, and long-lasting. Some bulbs burned out quickly, others were too dim, and many were too expensive to produce. Edison was determined to find a way to create a bulb that was affordable, durable, and efficient. He and his team of researchers at Menlo Park began experimenting with different materials for the filament, the part of the bulb that glows when electricity passes through it. They tested over 6,000 materials, including carbon, bamboo, paper, and platinum, but none of them lasted long enough. Some filaments burned out within seconds, while others were too expensive to use on a large scale. Despite thousands of failures, Edison refused to quit. Instead of seeing these failed attempts as wasted effort, he saw them as valuable lessons. When a reporter asked him about his failures, he famously said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This mindset is what set Edison apart from others. Where most people saw failure, he saw progress. The breakthrough moment. After years of experiments, Edison and his team finally discovered that a carbonized bamboo filament could last over 1,200 hours. This was a revolutionary breakthrough. On October 21, 1879, Edison successfully tested the first practical and long-lasting electric light bulb. This invention would go on to change the world, replacing dangerous oil lamps and candles, making homes, streets, and workplaces safer and more efficient. But Edison's work didn't stop there. He knew that inventing the light bulb wasn't enough. He needed to create an entire electrical system to make it accessible to the world. He developed power stations, electrical wiring, and meters to measure electricity usage. In 1882, he opened the first commercial power station in New York City, marking the beginning of the electric age. Overcoming criticism and challenges. Despite his success, Edison faced criticism and competition. Many people doubted that electric light would ever replace gas lamps. Some said it was too expensive, while others feared it was unsafe. Edison's biggest competitor was Nikola Tesla, a brilliant inventor who once worked for him. Tesla developed alternating current AC electricity, which was different from Edison's direct current DC system. This led to what is known as the War of Currents. Despite losing the battle to Tesla's AC system, Edison never gave up. He continued inventing and improving his work. His persistence led to over 1,000 patents for various inventions, including the phonograph, early record player, motion picture camera, and alkaline battery. His failures did not define him. His ability to learn, adapt, and keep moving forward did. Lessons from Thomas Edison's story. Edison's journey teaches us several valuable life lessons. 1. Failure is part of success. Edison didn't see failure as a reason to quit, he saw it as part of the learning process. Every failure brought him closer to success. Lesson. Never be afraid to fail. Each failure is a step closer to your goal. 2. Perseverance is key. Had Edison given up after his first, 10th, or even 1,000th failed attempt, we might not have had the electric light bulb. He kept going despite criticism, setbacks, and challenges. Lesson. Success often requires years of hard work. Keep pushing forward. 3. Believe in yourself. People doubted Edison from childhood, but he never let others define his abilities. He believed in himself and proved everyone wrong. Lesson. Confidence in yourself is more important than what others think of you. 4. Innovation requires experimentation. Edison was willing to test thousands of materials to find the right one. He didn't settle for good enough. Lesson. Experiment, try new things, and don't settle for mediocrity. 5. Success is about solving problems. Edison didn't just create a light bulb, he built an entire electrical system to make it useful. Lesson. Think beyond just your idea, solve real-world problems. Conclusion. Thomas Edison's story is one of the greatest examples of persistence, resilience, and unwavering determination. His invention of the electric light bulb revolutionized the world, but his true legacy lies in his mindset. Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Success is not about avoiding failure, it's about learning from it, adapting, and never giving up. Whether you are an inventor, a student, an entrepreneur, or someone chasing a dream, Edison's story proves that anything is possible with hard work and persistence. So the next time you face failure or doubt, remember, you are just one step closer to success. Keep going.